Hi, welcome to TT120. I'm Chris. We're going to have a look at the Hornby's brand new Class 66s. I think the non-digital versions arrived just before Christmas. Certainly the ones that have been pre-ordered directly from Hornby. I think one or two people might have also got some of the 08s, but I haven't seen mine yet, the green 08s. And the HSTs I think are also due, but maybe just after Christmas. But anyway, the 66s are more than enough for us to be getting along with. I got three, all the GBRF versions for my planned future Euro 11. Got a little bit of running going on at the end, just for a bit of a giggle. Now, what I really wanted to focus on, because is the stay alives, because it's something that really works well for me. Yes, I know not everyone needs to stay alive. Yes, I know not everybody's having a problem with the Bluetooth connectivity. I am, other people are. That's what this video is for. Okay. Of course, I also know if you're a DC only runner, then you don't need to put a stay alive in. We all know that, so you don't have to watch this video if you don't want to. If you do want to, welcome aboard. Now, the actual stay alive I'm trying to put in here, well, it's the AE concepts from, AE stay alive from DCC Concepts, which is also available at other retailers, including the TMC. We have our own branded version. Now, also, I haven't tried fitting it, but I know it will fit, because anywhere that the AE can get in, I think it's the AED-SSC. It'll be up here somewhere, all right. But also the nano one from, or the micro one from Trainomatic, which is supplied in the UK via Sven from Tramfabrique. Now, if any of these AEs go in, then obviously the Tramfabrique will go in as well, because their pots are slightly slimmer, which is why I use them in the A1s, A3s and A4s that don't have corridor tenders. But let's see how easy it is to get one inside a 66, shall we? Right, see you at the end of the video. And here it is. Absolutely stunning model. I know it's modern image, so people don't like that, but I can't wait to get this weather, to be honest. Yeah, really pleased, very happy. Let's go and have a crack at getting it open. Now, here's the instructions. As you can see, there's just a couple of clips either side. Refreshing, because the screws on some of the others have been a bit of a struggle, if I'm honest. Get a nail on either side, unclip them, and then grab hold of them by there's some parts of the chassis near the buffer beam that make it a lot easier to pull. I wouldn't pull in the middle. You might pull some of the detail off, and you don't really want to pull on the bogies. Oh, right, pop her open. Now, the lighting system's all kind of linked on the sides there. Let's have a little look inside. First thing that hits you in the face is that huge motor. But let's get the normal gubbins in straight away. So we'll pop off the blanking plate for DC, put in the Next 18 HM7000 decoder, make sure you're getting it the right way round. There we go. Clicks into there, bump. Make sure it's thoroughly in, use a little bit of the foil bag, and then just pop the sugar cube speaker in the back end there. Obviously you peel the backing off. It's got like an end stop on the right hand side, so you need to make sure it's all the way pushed to the right hand side, so you get a nice seal over that void chamber. There you go, make sure that's all tucked in lovely. Just need to plug that into the board there. There we go. Clip. Nice and simple. Right. Make sure that's all in thoroughly. And then down this end is where I think we're going to put the stay alive. Now, I think there's enough space above that bogie there that you could possibly put the new Hornby one in, but you might have to stick that to the roof. I don't have one of those Hornby ones with me, so I don't know whether or not that chamber's long enough. I've got a gut feeling it's not going to be, but I haven't tested it, so I can't say
for sure. But this is where I'm going to put the DCC Concepts AE one, and I'm going to peel back these little bits of black tape here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to use those to run the cable down and then hold things in place. And then they're just going to be sat in the air up in the roof space above this mechanism. So they have no chance of falling down into that mechanism. They're well clear of it. That's it. Get those over, push that in, make sure they don't go beyond the end. There's like this, the end of the framework. Let's pull the other side off. Tum-ti-tum. Give that a little squeeze. Pop that in there. And we'll just feed those cables underneath that bit of black tape. There's enough of a void there for these to run in and not cause us any issues with putting the roof back on top. And there you go. Then you have those. Just make sure they're inbound. Makes it easy when you're putting the body back on. And now we've just got to tidy up the cables a little bit. So, hang on. Let's plug the lead in first. A little bit handy with a pair of tweezers. There we go. Ba-dump. That's that. Now, I think what I'm going to do is just locate things in the correct place. I'm going to use a little bit of black tack, because black tack has no issues with, well, it works in a heat environment, so it doesn't melt and go gooey like blue tack does. I think I might just, so just squeeze a little bit down there. Although, do I turn this round? Yeah, I think I'll turn this round. 90 degrees, just so that we're away from the motor. There we go. Plug it in there. No, don't worry about the black lines, the black leads going to the lights in the cab. They'll find their own way home. We'll tuck the black and red around, use up some of their length. Squidge them into the bit of the black tack there. Bom, bom, bom. And then let's put a little bit of black tack down this end here. Just a little squidge. We'll straighten all these cables up. Tuck them in there. Boom, boom. And then we'll just pull that cable around the corner of the decoder. And we'll just secure them there. It just keeps them out of the way. It's not absolutely essential. Like I said, you probably could use blue tack, and you probably could use a little bit of tape if you wanted to. I'm happy using black tack. I think I might just put a little bit in the middle, just to make it easy to put the body back on. So we'll put a little blob there. Again, not worried about being near the motor, because the black tack won't turn to goo. Right, well, I think we're done. Let's proofs in the pudding. Make sure those cans are inbound. Make sure the tape's in place. Oh, that one's dropped down. Let's pop that back in there. Nothing's coming in contact with the speaker surface. Excellent. Let's put the body on without an edit. Let's give it a go. Dun, 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 dun. Is it going to go on? Bit of a wobble. The anticipation. That's it. On. Click. It's done. Let's roll.
Well, that took all of that took about 5 minutes, and most of that time was fiddling about trying to take the body off without pulling in the detail off. I think it's really quite a neat idea doing the clipping. It's going to save on the screws, and it saves on all that kind of malarkey. Whether that will progress into some of the other designs going forward, I don't know. No doubt there'll be some people who don't like it, but it worked perfectly fine for me. It works perfectly fine for these locos. They're cracking looking locos. I've got mine just finished running mine around so that they could actually run the motors in, which is a cracking huge motor. Did a little bit of test running, as you've just seen, putting a few wagons, a little bit of slightly European stock, but it's all good fun, isn't it? I hope you guys have had a cracking 2024. I'm really looking forward to 2025. There is a ton of stuff in the pipeline that, if our scale hasn't already been announced on the wider scene, then 2025 is definitely going to be the year that's going to actually do that. There is a ton of stuff. After my Christmas review with Mac, I managed to get to see Hornby's retailer release video from Martin Weaver, and my jaw dropped. I will not tell you a single thing until Martin tells me I can. I know plenty of other people out there are tempted to. If they do, well, fair play, but bad form, I think. But anyway, you won't be getting it from me until Martin says that I can. All right, but it blew me away. It wasn't just if you look back at my video, me and Mac's video of my predictions, and then go, well, you got all that wrong, Chris, because there's a ton load more coming than that. It was, a fantastic year awaits. I hope you guys have having a great Christmas, and I hope you're going to have a fantastic New Year. And I'll hopefully see some of you in Doncaster when I get Camelot finished. I'm roping in some teenagers to do some painting of some of the people and buildings. Well, if you've got them, you may as well use them. Isn't that right, Jim?
Indeed.
There you go. See, he does exist. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and ring the little bell, which gives you the announcements, all that kind of malarkey, and cheery bye. See you soon.
And that's all there is to tell. I'll be on my way now, sir. I've got urgent business in the south. I have to meet a man at Melbourne Junction.